Hello, and welcome back to our series TOEFL versus IELTS. In this section, I want to cover IELTS reading. The IELTS reading is the second section in the exam. The IELTS exam does listening, reading, writing, and then speaking. In the TOEFL exam, they switch the reading and the listening around, so they go reading, listening, speaking, writing. But today we are looking at IELTS reading. The IELTS reading section is 60 minutes long, and there are 3 reading passages which get progressively harder. So if you found the first one easy, expect the second one to be slightly more difficult. There are 40 questions, so 60 minutes, 40 questions, and the text is of an academic nature. Remember, you can do IELTS General, which we are not covering here, but in IELTS Academic, the 3 texts are of an academic nature. So there are different question types. I'm going to just address them briefly. There are 7 that I have listed here. The first one, you read a text and then you complete a table, a graph, a note, or a summary. So the table, for instance, will be partially completed. You read the text and fill in the missing information on the table. Straightforward. The second type of question is a short answer question. This generally means 1 word or 2 words, but be very careful to read the requirements of each question. Why do I say that? If the requirement says write no more than 1 word and or a number, and you write 2 words, irrespective of whether your answer is correct or not, it will be marked wrong because you have not complied with the criteria of the question. That is very important to remember. And then there is matching information. The reading text is about 7 paragraphs long, and they will give you different statements and say, in which paragraph do we find the following information? So your job is to skim read the text and find out which paragraph talks about that particular, so you match the information to the different paragraphs. And then there is a question called matching headings. As I said, there are 7 paragraphs and they will probably give you a list of 8 headings. So one of the headings you will not be required to use. That makes it a little bit more difficult. And they will ask you to match the heading to the paragraph. A little bit more difficult to do this question, but practicing will make it easier. This next question is complete sentences. So unlike when you had to put 1 word, when you complete a sentence, it has to be grammatically correct. So if the sentence is talking in the plural, your words that you put in must match that and comply grammatically. Otherwise, even if they're right, they will be marked wrong. And as I've said before, if you spell a word incorrectly, even if it is the correct word, your answer will be marked wrong. The second last type of question is a multiple choice answer, and you must just pick the correct answer. You will get 4 choices, you select one, and then the final question is true, false, or not given. And it is easy to get the difference between true and false, but not so easy to differentiate between not given and false. So these are the different question types that will be found in the IELTS exam. If you have any particular questions, please drop them in the comment section below and we will address them in future podcasts. I sincerely hope that these podcasts have been of benefit to you and have helped you get to know the difference between TOEFL and IELTS. Thank you for listening. See you soon. Bye bye for now.